we're going to switch gears to something that we've been highlighting over the last few weeks. Of course, the Grandville robotics program. If you've been watching Morning Plus over the last several weeks, you've seen many of their folks on here. Well, these Grandville students are now making waves in drone tech. We're talking building, programming, and of course, competing on top levels. And joining us are STEM teacher Adam Dre, drone coach Ryan Quillette, and three standout student pilots, Ollie O'Callahan, Xander Danner, and Ramon Diaz, to show off the skills. Adam, we're going to start with you.
Absolutely.
So you have led the successful robotics program before. What makes Grandville's robotics program and drone program kind of stand out amongst all of the other ones out there?
Well, the biggest thing for all of our robotics programs that we have at Grandville is the community support that we get.
Yeah.
Grandville's a great district. It's my first year in the district with it. It's a 5% in the country school district. And it's a place where every kid has this place to belong, where they all fit in, where we meet all their needs. One of the great things about robotics is it gives kids an opportunity to find that sense of belonging. And I think that, among everything else, is what really drives and makes the Grandville robotics program a really excellent place, because it gives kids a place to fit in.
Yeah.
Lots of community support behind it. We have an amazing facility that the citizens that voted for so we could construct. And we have great sponsors, like Amazon just did a robotics expo with us. And we have Westwood AI sponsoring our big racing drone event here over Memorial Day weekend.
I think that's so cool. You know, you said a place to belong, right? I mean, no matter what side you want to be on, like the actual robotics side or maybe the drone side, which you guys are here with in studio this morning, there really is a little something for everybody, especially how young you start the kids. It kind of gives them options, you know, in the future. What do they want to do?
Yeah, you guys were mentioning how a lot of this is middle school level.
Yeah.
When do drones start? What age can you start getting kids into kind of flying these
So
drones?
we start in Grandville. We start kids in middle school. 7th grade is our first middle school class, and right in 7th grade. So I've got 2 7th graders and 8th grader here today. We have several 7th and 8th graders that fly with us, leading them into our high school drone programs.
Okay, is it REC or REC aerial drones? How do you?
RECF.
Okay, RECF.
Yes.
And that's what you guys have kind of brought in here on this over there. Is that
Yes.
what I'm understanding?
This one. Yep. This one.
Okay.
Right here.
Very cool. And Ollie, I know you're going to be our pilot, so while we kind of go through this, why don't you start up your drone, and then we'll kind of run through it. So basically what he's got here, you can see in the studio, we've got this really cool obstacle course that he's going to be kind of flying things through. He's going to put that on the ground there and take off. Ollie, why don't you explain what you're doing right now?
So right now, like, I'm just setting up the drone, but this is a figure 8 for, so there's like actual like driver like competition with somebody else. But then there's skills, which is like a singular driver to see how many points you can get in a course. And this is the first part of the course. This is a figure 8. So you just go through this gate, over, down, under, and like over back. And just like this, like, and there are other parts too, but this is like the first part.
Wow. Okay, so this is just one of the skills that you have to kind of accomplish here. Xander, how hard is something like this?
It's, well...
I mean, maybe not hard for you.
You get used to it eventually.
Yeah. But how hard is it to kind of practice and get up to that level?
Probably like, if you put most of your thought into skills, it would probably take like 2.
Okay.
There's 4 parts to this competition.
Okay.
There's a teamwork challenge where they pair up with another drone. They have a sub-test they have to complete. A piloting skills course, which is what Ollie's doing over here with it. There's a communications piece where they do an interview and they have to research careers in drones and see where these skills are applicable. And then Xander is big into the programming, the autonomous part of it.
Can you talk about that? What does that look like?
So you would do the same thing like the figure 8. The programming is decently hard because of you have to figure out how long and how much power you want to put into the drone.
Interesting. So there's some forethought that goes into that.
Yeah, there's definitely, it seems like there's got to be some type of, there's the programming of it. How much like math goes into that? How much do you have to incorporate these different skills?
I mean, I just do it until it works.
Okay.
Fair enough, yeah.
Trial and error, which is also a good skill to have, right?
Yeah.
It's all about building skills. Xander, what got you into drones? Why are you so interested in this?
My dad was the person running it last year.
Okay.
So.
Very cool. And what about you, Ollie? What got you into flying drones like this?
So last year I was invited to try it, just to like try it out and see, like, and just like have fun with it. And I didn't really have any time to practice because at that time I was a 6th grader, and it was like just middle schoolers. So I was just invited to try it out, and it turns out like the league, in one of the leagues, I won the whole thing, so I ended up being able to go to the regionals in Kettering. So I did pretty good in that, and we won that award right there.
Yeah,
the
tell me about
Operation-
this award, because this is pretty cool. I mean, you guys have this great little flag here, but also the trophy is pretty cool.
Right.
So talk about that.
And they won that award at our regional championship, which extends, it's like a American Midwest,
Okay.
and Central Canada is our entire region, and they won an award at that championship.
Okay, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, the talent that you guys have is incredible. I just want to point out that while Ollie was talking too, the whole time still flying this figure
Yeah,
eight, just
he's
nonstop.
completely fine.
It's like almost a video game controller, it even looks like. How long does it get for you to be comfortable with doing this at the same time as talking to us?
I mean, to start out, it's pretty tricky because like you got to get the hang of it and figure out where to go and the best way to like where to go and how high to go to make sure you don't crash.
Yeah.
But, like eventually, like once you get used to it, it gets pretty easy. Would either of you guys like to try it flying? Or?
Amber, you want to try your hand on it?
I might embarrass myself entirely, but okay,
I know I'll
So,
embarrass myself. That's why I offered Amber
Put
up.
it slower for you? Or?
maybe.
All right.
All right, so Ollie's gonna
Slower might be
So,
good.
teach Amber.
This is the up, this is the down, and this is the turn left, turn right, and this is forward, backwards, and that's left, right.
Forward, backwards, left, right.
Yeah.
So this one is like where you face, right?
Yeah.
And Ollie is one of our top
down.
pilots that we have
And
in our
then-
program right
so
now,
you're gonna
especially on
go
the skills
through
sport.
that, up,
We did a
over,
blended
down,
tournament
and-
last
Okay.
weekend.
Okay.
And he was
Oh,
beating
I
out
already
high
started
school kids
turning.
that were
Wow.
playing this for years.
So again, a lot of skill. I think he's just doing it pretty easily, right?
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of skill that goes into it. I mean, Amber, you're looking like you're getting the hang of that.
I haven't even cleared one obstacle yet. You know, I can't say that this is going to be my new skill.
Ollie, while she's doing that, let me ask you about. I'm assuming there are more skills than just this figure eight. What are some of the other skills that you guys have to accomplish here?
So a few of the other skills, so like that right there, that's you have to land on that for extra points.
Okay.
And there's like a smaller one too, which gives more points.
Okay.
And there's also like these things called keyholes, and they're just like stood up on the post, like little circles that you gotta fly through. And there's also boxes, like squares that you have to fly through. And there's a big one and a small one, and of course the small one gets more points.
A lot of hand-eye coordination, but also knowing exactly where your drone is at. And Amber, you're not doing too bad.
Doing great either.
How you doing,
I
Amber?
think I'm in the wrong direction. I think I mixed it up.
So the green is the front.
Okay, there you
Okay,
go.
so yeah, I had it reversed.
There's a pro tip.
I have not made a full, I haven't even made a quarter of a figure eight yet. Oh.
You
see,
got
I
up
keep
and
on
down
turning it.
mastered.
Oh,
There we go.
There you go.
okay.
You can do it.
And down
Uh-huh.
and back.
Back through.
Oh.
Oh,
No, maybe.
we're almost there.
It keeps going up. It's trying.
I love the level of concentration on your face. Ollie was just like doing it, and he's
was
like, ah, it's no
talking.
big deal.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, we went in a full circle.
There we
Now
go.
we go back up.
Yep. Come on.
Oh,
You're almost
we
there.
almost cleared it too.
Oh,
Come on.
there you go.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'll take it. I don't think that was a full.
You know what?
full
I'll give it
round.
to you. I think we can call it a full figure eight
Right.
there.
All right.
Let's
I'll
move
give
on
this
to
back
the
professional.
racing aspect of all of this, because that is part of this program too. So where did you start out? Did I hear that you're some sort of drone actual, like you go and race in competitions?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get involved in schoolwork like this?
Sure. So, I mean, for one thing, I've been flying for 8 years.
Okay.
Somewhat professionally.
Okay.
And we fly all around the world.
Wow.
It's pretty interesting. There's 40,000 pilots registered.
Okay.
And so we go to events and we fly together.
Okay.
Very complex flying. This is not like that kind of flying.
Uh-huh.
That one will kind of level itself. The drones we fly like an actual airplane.
Wow.
Where if you stop flying them, they crash immediately.
Okay, interesting. And so on the table, you guys have the drone here. I'm assuming this is your controller, and this is actually virtual reality, right?
Virtual reality, yes. So we have a little camera in the front of the drone.
Okay.
And then that camera signal is sent to the goggle that we wear on our head, and then we zone out and kind of feel like we're right there in the drone cockpit.
Okay,
Wow.
that's pretty cool. And we're taking a look at some
Oh,
video,
yeah, the video.
of, oh yeah, look at that, right through,
Yeah.
zoom. I mean,
this-
that's insane. I've seen drone competitions on TV before. And Ramon, I hear that
Wow.
you're a pretty good drone pilot as well. How did you get involved with this? Why is drone racing your thing?
So what I basically wanted to do is I wanted to just fly a drone that goes fast.
Okay.
And I thought it would be a good idea to try racing drones.
Okay.
Because racing, fast, kind of the same thing. So I got into this program to fly a drone and try and go fast and try and get to the top.
That's. It sounds like you are one of the top. It's right. Is he pretty
In-
good at
in
what
our
he does?
program, he's very fast.
That's awesome. So, how did you guys bring this to Grandville? This portion, the racing portion. How did you bring that to Grandville? How successful has it been for you guys?
Yeah, sure. So Doug Hepfer is the head of the program, and I mentioned that, hey, I fly these FPV, first-person view drones, and he got really interested in that because it's a different kind of drone than what we got there, and it's more exciting to watch because it's very fast. And basically, I just introduced myself, and he said, yes, let's start this.
Let's do it. Well, here you go. And now we are here with Ramon, doing very well. I heard that your team is going to a competition in Milwaukee. What is that competition, and what are you going to hope to take home there?
So we're gonna go to Milwaukee and we're gonna fly these drones through a course.
Okay.
We use those gates, and we have flags, I believe, and then a few other courses, and we'll just be flying through those courses at rapid speeds.
Okay,
Wow.
and you're hoping to win some gold here, right? You're hoping to take home the gold. Well, we'll see. We're very proud of you guys. Thank you so much for coming in to show off a little bit of what you guys do. I know that this part of the robotics program it's just one of the other great aspects that you guys have going on down there in Grandville. So thank you so much for your time. And of course, we'll keep everybody updated on how you guys do
Yeah.
throughout the seasons and stuff.